stuff. Like
gang, we're getting a tour.
There's stick-on stickers. We don't have stick-on stickers. We just have one of the mixed tile little pictures of YaJagoff.
And some trophies over there in the background, right behind Rachel's head. That we're pretty
I cleaned them
of.
before we came on live. So it's John and Rachel YaJagoff, and we're super stoked because we are bringing on one of our dearest friends, someone who we've known for quite some time. You've known her for quite some time. Rachel Carlson, welcome back to YaJagoff. How are you?
Thank you. Very happy. You know, I've bounced around a little bit, but been here for a year at the airport. And
wow, it's been that long.
Yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. How are you liking like the day to day? I mean, I know you're happy. You said you're loving every second. What is it like to see the constant action? Is it so action filled?
To say that there's never a dull day, where so many people say that about different jobs, like I feel as if I could beat them at this point, because there's truly never a dull day here. There's always something going on. There's always some interesting plane coming in or some big news we're breaking. Especially recently, we've had a ton of new flights, nonstop flights that we've announced. So it's been really exciting to be here and just as the social media manager, sharing content for everybody to enjoy. And I love to sprinkle Pittsburgh magic in the mix too, because as we know, Pittsburghers love Pittsburgh.
Yes, we do. Yes. Now you are in a prime spot on Facebook for us at this point, because at 1:12 or so every day we put a question of the day, which we will have a question of the day, but you're sending us on some kind of challenge or something, right? Like, what do you want us to do?
So if you accept it, my challenge is fly to Philly tomorrow on our nonstop Frontier flight, which is new. It's only 44-ish minutes from Pittsburgh to Philly. And I want you to gather some amenities, some must-haves, some favorites from Pittsburgh people, and gather them from Philly and bring them back in 20.
Challenge accepted. I'm sorry. I didn't know if that was like a timed thing or what. You know, we love a good challenge.
Wait a minute. So we fly. So wait a minute. What's the deal with going to Philly? The Frontier Airlines is doing something, but we just saw somebody post something about
less than an hour.
And it's cheaper than the Turnpike.
Yes. Yeah. So there was a viral video on TikTok and Instagram too, where a couple of college students drove from the Turnpike, and it ended up being faster in terms of the timing. And Frontier is so affordable. It's such an easy trip. The plane, I took it a couple weeks ago. It was so perfect. Yeah. The planes are neat and comfy, and it was such a wonderful trip. And I'm going to say it right now. Oh boy. Philly's awesome. I don't want to hear from any haters, because our state's awesome and Philly's awesome, and everyone should go and visit.
Be nice to Rachel, because you're right. It is nice. You know, we've been there before. And, you know, we've talked about this a million times. So many students, right? Yeah. Pittsburgh people are going there for schooling because there's such great universities, and it is such a livable city. It's brotherly love. We need to be brotherly.
My fellow hockey player, Dave, goes out to visit his son, Robbie, at Temple.
Okay.
He needs
Is he coming with us? He accepts the challenge.
Right. He needs this flight, and we need this flight to show everybody how convenient it is.
Yeah.
So the idea is like, so what's our challenge? Just go out there in Philadelphia and hang out for a week, or
we have to grab
24 hours, and I want you to find out what Pittsburghers want from Philly, need from Philly, crave from Philly. So I want to hear from your audience and hear what they want you to bring back. So obviously we can't bring back like 20 ounces of your favorite beer.
Right.
But I think if there's any snacks, if there's any, maybe a Philly candle or Philly, maybe we want to keep this a secret, but maybe you're a Philly fan living in Pittsburgh and you need the Philly mascot stuffy for your son, your daughter, you know, anything. The sky's the limit, literally, but not literally, because don't make it 20 ounces of beer. And we're
right.
The sky's the limit. All right. So I love the pun. I love that we're flying. I don't love that we're flying, but I'm excited to do it because it is literally from Pittsburgh to Philly and back. And we get to kind of chronicle this excursion, right? Is that like, can we chronicle it? Because, you know, I asked a lot of questions.
Keep talking. I'm going to. Hello?
Go ahead, Rachel.
Hello?
so interested. I want him to be like, go for John.
He does this. I know. He does this.
My friend Eric, who is repatriated from Pittsburgh to Philadelphia, and his son Jimmy will drive us around.
That happened that quickly?
Yes, and improv is not.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Right? Yes. So we do have a concierge.
Thank you.
Jim and Eric are going to drive us around. They're going to meet us at the airport.
We're excited.
Things move so fast in social media, I'll tell you.
I'm telling you, you know, especially when you're playing along with Rachel, I'll tell you.
I accepted the challenge quicker than John. So Rachel, we're super stoked because we think that we can easily do this in 24 hours, right?
Yeah.
Are you good?
Challenge accepted, yeah.
All right.
And we have a room to even eat. So we will eat while we're out there as well. Don't ask us to bring food back like it's perishable, right? That's a good disclaimer, right?
Yes.
Not throwing out the beer, not perishable foods, but things.
Yeah, I know there's Philly thing, and even I'm going to be interested to watch this because I'm going to be educated too, because I can name, 20 different Pittsburgh centric snacks,
Nice.
and I'm like, okay, Philly pretzels, Philly cheesesteaks, but there's got to be other stuff out there, and I'm interested in hearing about it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think to like put a little twist on it, maybe we should take a couple of Pittsburgh things just to kind of reciprocate.
Good point. It's a good point.
Right?
You're not
So-
spraying a terrible towel over the Rocky statue, are you?
No, we'll put a
Remember,
YaJagoff hat on them.
YaJagoff is a term of endearment. We don't want to irritate anybody.
But yeah, that's a good point. What we will do is if you get on the comments and say, I would like you to deliver a YaJagoff hat to so-and-so, we will pick one or
We
two
are
people
the
to do
Aaron
that.
Jags.
Right.
Aaron's Jags. I love it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We
All right.
accept.
People are going to start hiring you out in Pittsburgh, and it's going to cause like a whole scene, whole side hustle.
Uber Eats, Uber Rides,
Uber
Uber
Jags.
You could do like riding in cars with Jags.
Yeah.
There's so many things happening. So
All right. So
The
that's it.
market-
Challenge accepted. We'll go make our flight arrangements and we will be out in Philadelphia tomorrow. Make sure you guys tell us what you want us to bring back and we will deliver it to you.
Rachel, where can everybody find you and follow you so that they can stay up to date on all the great things happening at our airport?
Yes. So we're going to want to head to @Pitt Airport on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, and on LinkedIn if you guys are business savvy.
We are.
Nice.
We accept the challenge. Ready?
Nice. Challenge accepted.
Boom!
Thanks, Rachel.
Thanks, Rachel.
All right, thank you.
That was